The kind of boom you
Boom
get when you're
again.
extra ready.
When you're extra ready.
Extra ready. Like regular ready, but more.
That like extra toasty.
Sure. Extra toasty.
So nice we toast it twice.
Yeah. Oh no, my computer's trying to scream, help.
My notebook is falling apart. Ah, it's shedding all over me. Yeah.
It's shedding.
Help! Its skin is all over me.
Zero, I need you to stop right now.
Lyra, the skin flakes. I'm covered.
Zero, I need you to cease. Our friendship depends on it.
So sad. This was such a nice journal too, and I've been like doing so well with my handwriting. Someone got this fancy, I think it's like it's either leather or a faux leather. Probably faux leather since it's falling apart. Um like softbound journal, and I've been taking art notes in it, but like transcribing them into it so that they're like really nice, you know? And I was like, I should I should share some of these, and I picked it up and it just started like gross shedding all over me.
I didn't think a book could gross shed.
Neither did I. This is why faux leather is bad. We should kill cows directly for their skin.
So anyways, join me next week where we'll be streaming with Pepper.
You're not wrong. Unless something happens and she perishes, I don't think you're technically wrong there. I should probably open your stream chat.
Do it. So you can see Artemir's saying, "Guh, hello, ladies."
Guh. Did it in? Yeah.
Ouch, I'm being pecked, help. Is that the last one? What do you have to say for yourself?
What do I?
Online, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh.
Thinking. Online, what do you have to say for yourself? It's also thinking. TV and art is the only decisive one around here.
A dangerous pastime.
You're a dangerous pastime. I hope the stream is alright, because my computer is dying badly.
Did you close all your windows?
I did not yet, because I'm posting the, shouldn't do that, it sounds really loud on the stream, I think. No,
I can hear it.
that was tapping on the thing. I was tapping on the table that was looking at. Never mind. That's fine.
Hey.
Stream notifications. I didn't close the internet browser yet because I was pushing the stream notifications for the internet browser.
Gosh.
Gosh, to you too.
That's why you get a second computer so you can do it on that.
You know? I should, honestly.
Happy says, are we saying toodles to Tooty?
Hopefully
Actually,
not.
we'll be saying hello to Tooty after not seeing her for goodness knows how long. 9 weeks?
Well, just you know, just not an insignificant amount of time. A mere 2 months.
Which, again, let me reiterate, as soon as you finish the tutorial section, the game instantly is like, Tooty is in immediate danger. That's like a oh, you just completed world 6 or something, you know? Like you have 2 more worlds to go. You better we want to ramp up the tension or something. And then you get another cutscene to remind you of the plot. Not you've barely started playing. So, Lyra, how many attempts do you think it'll take to grunt a Gruntilda?
1.
First try, no mistakes?
First try, no mistakes.
It's time to kill a witch. But which? But which?
Which?
A sandwich. You ever just find food and then put it in your mouth?
No, Zero. Do you have anything to tell us?
Well, remember when I was talking about my shedding journal? I picked it up, right? And underneath there was a sunflower seed. Who knows how long that's been there? So I ate it.
Zero, I prefer you alive. Personally, and I think a lot of people here agree with that statement, so please.
No, see, it was important because I would be able to tell by its like texture and flavor if it had been there for a while.
Zero, please. Your life. So how long have you been on? 9 minutes. Well, I should probably do what we were planning on doing and run back to the beginning.
Yeah. You know, a quick way to do that is you could quit the game, save and quit, and we could get to see the cutscene, and then you'll just start at the beginning. Of course, this means you would lose all your lives,
Yeah.
but come on, that's how it's supposed to be played.
But you can technically finish it in one play session.
I wonder if I can. What's the world record on Banjo Kazooie?
3 weeks.
Really?
No. Why would it be 3 weeks here?
Uh,
Did you not hear what I said?
Hearing and processing take two very different amounts of RAM.
Where did you guys? Here's a robot. Happiest you ate your journal.
About 2 hours, it seems, is the world record
Yeah.
for speed runs. I don't know what percent this is, though. It doesn't say.
I can't imagine. Is there like a skip that lets you go through the last note door with not enough notes?
A skip? You mean like to clip through the wall or something?
And anything really. Just any way to make it so you don't have to do that. Because isn't the last note door like 750 or 780 or something like that?
Maybe. I want to know what the 100% world records are, though, you know?
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, if there's no way to get through the last note door without, like, except for the legit way, it's you're gonna have to go into 8 of the worlds, anyways. 8 of the 9 worlds, so it's probably the 100% run probably isn't much longer than the any percent run.
Okay, I don't understand this, so I'm going to read it to you, and maybe you can tell me. So, I'm on speedrun.com for Banjo, latest runs, Banjo Kazooie. The top 100% N64 FFM is 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 49 seconds. Wait, is that the fastest, or is that... No, these aren't listed by... no, because the one under it is 2 hours, 14. But then at the very top of this list, it says Trotless-NSO, second place, 10 minutes, 27 seconds. And then there's another one a few lines down, Trotless Xbox, 10 minutes, 33 seconds. What does trotless mean? Why are these times so short? What is happening?
Oh,
That's gotta be some kind of like glitch that they named trotless, right?
probably.
But how in the world?
I just realized I missed a little. Are those all 100%? I don't think you can 100% this game in 10 minutes, even with the fancy.
They're not all 100%, no.
Okay.
The one that was like 2 hours something, that's listed as 100%, but the other one that's 10 minutes is listed as trotless. Like these are the names of it. I just don't understand how it's possible, or like if I'm even looking at the... Oh my goodness, the first place on under trotless is 8 minutes and 9 seconds.
Where's my phone?
I'm so confused.
Only one way to
Video available.
Oh no! There was a Chug of Conrad video that went up today, and I didn't watch it.
Oh no. Fake fan.
I was being responsible and watching a playthrough of King's Quest 6, so I know how to do both endings. Zero, I'm excited to show it to you.
Oh man.
Super fun. What is this?
I have to see this. This has to happen like within the first few. He's doing the tutorial segments. Why? I mean, I guess you get a life for it? Well, he's even getting the one underwater? But why? Is this... I'm so confused. He's just going through Spiral Mountain really fast. I'm gonna fast forward to see if there's any like glitch skips that they do like shortly into it.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to Mumbo's Mountain? Okay. Collecting notes.
How are you feeling, Zero?
I'm so confused. I guess they need to get to a certain point and they need like notes and jiggies to get there, so they're... I want to know when... Just gonna fast forward through the rest of it. They didn't finish it. Why is this considered why are these listed?
How you doing, Zero?
I'm so confused. What is Trotless? I need to look it up. Banjo Kazooie speedrun. What is Trotless? Trotless? Explain it to me. Is it just the first two areas, but you don't get Talon Trot? That's so stupid. Why would that be its own category?
Mm-hmm. People just really wanted any excuse to play Banjo Kazooie more.
But like, okay. Oh, you can't. Oh, I see. Okay, you can't go any farther because you needed to like get up that ramp. So this is as much of the game as you can play without the talent trot. But then at least end it at the like thing. That's the. I don't understand. People are trying to find more ways to play it, and it's like it's so funny how creative communities can get when game people don't give you more content. They're like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Beautiful. Anyways, it's time for us to play.
Hey, let's go.
Pikachu and Eevee? We're starting things off by going home and taking a nap.
Oh, you went all the way home. Nice. We get to.
We're setting things up properly.
Yeah, we gotta have a proper full tour of the game, since this is it. Unless something goes horribly wrong, and Lyra ceases to be the best Banjo Kazooie player in the world.
And now Zero's officially jinxed it.
Zero speedruns BK win.
Zero speedruns Burger King win.
Burger King! I go to Burger King and I come back. Did you look at bottles?
Did I look at bottles?
Oh. You made a sound like you were surprised by something. So I was wondering if you had, like, looked at bottles and triggered the, like, mini game by accident.
There's a mini game?
Yeah. So, if y'all want to check out the like silly glitch cheat codes, check out my stream of Banjo Kazooie over my channel. But like basically, if you look at Bottles' picture in your house, you trigger a puzzle game where you complete a puzzle, and then he gives you like a special cheat code that you can punch in, and it gives you like weird models for Banjo. Lyra.
Me?
If all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you?
Oh, you're way back there.
I am. I gotta refresh, I guess.
There go the socks.
Alright. Lyra, let's see if I can remember where Bruntilda is. I definitely know there's one in the foyer before you go up the little ramp to Grunty's mouth, you know? There isn't any in the opening area.
Oh, hello.
Near, like, Momo's Mountain and stuff.
Alright, everyone, I need all of you to remember for me, because I'm not going to remember a single one of these. What do you have to say about yourself?
Did you find her?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm still way behind.
Ooh.
Read them clearly so I can help try and remember.
So about that. These dialogue boxes definitely move on their own.
Interesting. You're not pressing anything?
Nope.
They're not supposed to move that fast.
They don't really move fast per se. It's just I wasn't paying any attention at all. I was just like holding the controller to the side, but rubbing my eyes. You shouldn't do. And I looked, and they were like, as I was like scrolling, and I was like, "Oh, I missed what she said."
Yeah.
Oh, so Zero, what'd she say?
Salted slug flavored toothpaste is what she brushes her teeth with.
Fun. Salted
slug.
Huh.
Delicious.
She also washes her hair with engine oil. Tooty's face looking grim is because her brother's dim. Shout out to Grunty for interrupting her sister.
Of course, of course.
And she gets her clothes from the witch's warehouse. Woo!
Witch's warehouse. But which and where is the house? Alright, Lyra, the next one I think is where Clanker's Cavern is. Let's go to Clanker's Cavern. It's on that little, like, vent up next to the entrance that you walk in that little area, too. You guys can't tell. I can't prove it to you, but I don't have, I don't have a guide open. I'm just trying to remember these off the top of my head. We might not hit all of them, but we'll get enough that it won't be like insta-death or like a complete wash, a complete guess when we get onto a Grunty spot.
A bold assumption, to be sure.
I'm sure someone will remember. Javier says, who washes their hair with engine oil? Argan oil is way better. I see Javier's going the I'll just write this down route. But see, that's no fun. Where's the sense of danger?
Chuckles, I'm in danger. Grunty wears a reinforced girdle under that repulsive dress of hers.
Gosh.
She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper.
Ripper.
My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. They're awful.
Nice.
Where's your next zero? Enlighten me.
I think behind the entrance to Gobi's Valley.
You mean Gobi's Desert?
Shush. Has that episode even come out yet, or are you just sassing me preemptively? Or do you actually think it's called Gobi's Desert?
I don't remember which one it's called. Something. I wasn't sure whether you were right or wrong. I just knew I could sass either way.
You know what? That's fair. You were correct. It does come across as sass either way. But yeah, I play around with the bottles cheats a bit. I like there is one over where Bubble Glue Swamp is. I forgot. She's in like a tunnel. Not too much far back, so you can get that one after you do the desert one.
Where's the desert one? Oh no!
It's to the... Well, I'm way behind you, but, like, that place where the mummy is. Oh, you mean, like, where in it?
Yeah.
She's, like, behind the tree, I think. Unless you're checking there and she's not there, in which case I lied to you, because I'm evil. And I like to do that.
Oh, that is a tree, isn't it?
It is a tree.
Ah, my face! Don't do it. So you think about it.
It's really fun watching you run around in circles because, like, I know these corridors so well, and it's like watching a new player just like trying to remember. It's like very nostalgic of yeah, this did used to be like quite the sprawling atmosphere, didn't it?
Best friend at which school was the awful Sweaty Betty?
Sweaty Betty. They were roommates.
When relaxing, she usually reads Warty Girl's Weekly magazine.
She is a warty girl.
While sipping a glass of her favorite camel spit milkshake.
No! No, that's so bad.
Oh, hey. She healed us.
Oh, yay.
Lord knows we needed it.
She is the nicer sister, after all.
Nicer than bottles.
I really wish she came back in the sequel.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Also, according to that randomizer that you sent me, her wand is actually just an elongated finger that they like textured.
Away! You fiend!
When you say fiend, whenever I hear the word fiend, I think of Gundam Tanaka!
You foolish fool.
This too must be the will of causality.
No! Do you ever get beaten up by scrubs? Hello, ma'am. My fat old sister's favorite sport is belly barging.
Belly barging!
Although she's dim, she's attended Fat Hag High.
She went to college?
You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is performing a scary
What? What? Say it! Say it, you coward!
No, you.
Well, I can't say it. Because I'm not even there yet. I'll say it when it appears, and then you can see how far back I am.
Where to next?
Oh, shoot. I do need to tell you that, don't I?
You do.
Gruntilda's party trick is performing a scary striptease. Don't worry, Lyra. When she takes all of Tooty's cuteness, I'm sure the striptease will be much more appealing.
Stop.
Let me see. Let's go to...
Already notes how they get away with that.
It's because no one talks to Gruntilda, so the people who played this game didn't even realize.
Well, the playtesters probably didn't care. It's the people checking for ESRB rating.
Okay, so in the room where the Freezeezy peak is and the entrance to Mad Monster and all that, like that main room where there's the giant Gruntilda head, go onto her hat, and I think there's one on her hat.
That sounds like a catastrophe. I'm okay, thank you. You're gonna see me hopping around as Kazooie on the spring pad for a bit. And I was not holding any button except tapping A that whole time. We're here.
Tip tap.
Tippity tappity, your neck's getting snappity.
Oh no, not my neck.
Do 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 do. Am I on? Oh, there we go.
Unfortunately, I don't remember
Monies!
any more of the ones after that point, so I think you can head on over if you want at that point.
And if we die, we can blame Zero.
Yeah, we've gotten most of them. I think we have a good chance of having hit all of them that we will encounter, because they're not, like, huge, you know? Like, there's not a huge number of Gruntilda slots. And of the ones that we hit, it'll be a random pick of all of these facts. No, Lyra, you suck.
I just like to note that you said that as I made it. I've already made it back up, and you said it as I was making the jump.
Man. This lag is way worse than it usually is.
Oh,
and I've
no!
like refreshed a few times.
I blame you for this. That is very distinctly your fault, and there's nothing anybody can tell me to convince me otherwise. Because I'm pretty sure it is.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
No, don't do it. Oh my god!
I just realized that I gave you the information I was gonna fall off as I was like precariously walking along the brim of the hat.
What I find hilarious is you got all the eggs and were completely like safe, and then you walked off casually on your own.
Listen.
You didn't have to get anything else at
The
that
disgusting
point.
Gruntilda has spider pancakes for breakfast.
Oh my goodness, me too.
Then she usually has slug stew for dinner. Yuck. Wart bags and finishes with eyeball ice cream for dessert. How horrid.
Spiders, slugs, and eyeballs. Oh my.
Where do I want to go now?
Let's just head over to the end of the game. Let's see if you can remember how to get there.
See, that's my secret cap. That's what I was talking about when I said reaching out.
I believe the first thing to do is
commit crimes?
yeah.
Oh, underwater.
I can't tell where you are.
Hello, Explosion Man. How are you today? Explosion Man, don't. Explosion Man, stop.
I assume you're in the right place because that's what it sounds like. I could be wrong.
Ah.
Ah. Well, if you're in the room with the water, you should go to the very top and just go through the door that's at the very top.
You fool, I'm already here.
Wow! You need to be like a sports announcer and like do a play-by-play explanation of what you're doing. And then I can just close my eyes. Lyra, your stream isn't accessible to all audiences. What about all the like non-sighted folks?
And then she dramatically circled around the glowing pedestal with Tooty's face on it. And then
Wow, you're like all the way there.
And then she definitely didn't create a restore point here, because that's what cheaters would do.
Of course. Not at all.
Welcome all, Grunty's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. For a second, I forgot she was gonna rhyme. My lair is done, and here he stands, through all my tricks and traps and lands. This final test will see me win. When Banjo fails, then I'll be thin. The prizes on the stand bring joy, from Tooty down to cuddly toy. My little quiz will make you sweat, and Tooty you shall never get. 'Cause somewhere soon along the way, your lack of skill will make my day. 'Cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I will win the prize on show. So step on over to the square, press A to try it if you dare.
Are you a square?
Oh.
Careful and don't fall into the lava. I want that Grunty plushie, by the way. They should make that
what did it tell me?
a merch. What? You can walk right off the board. It doesn't like prevent you, I think.
Oh, what did it tell me?
Oh. What did it tell you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to wait and find out because
Find out
step
next
on over
time
to
on
the square.
Dragon
Just
Ball Z. Javier says, "Wait, is this Mario Party?"
a little answer is all I seek about this game, you furry geek. So basically, you're gonna have to read the questions out loud because they're timed, and hopefully I'll be able to just answer them without the multiple choice. Of course, I won't be able to help you much if it's like one of those, look at this picture.
Happy said it called you a furry. Oh. At Bumble's school, you made a stop. How many feathers were on top?
3, I think, or 2.
Huh. Well, I hit 3.
Oh.
A lucky guess. You got it right. The next square is yours without a fight.
Cool.
A visual challenge, stupid bear. To tell me who... I don't know what it said. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you've been?
Do you recognize it?
I think so.
I'm not gonna be able to help you. Hope she gets it, guys. I believe in her. Oh yeah, there's also ones that like play a sound.
Oh no, my TV is playing sound, but not very loud.
Oh. Maybe try to avoid those.
So that one plays a sound, and that's Grunty's face, so...
Well, we just read all the Grunty ones, and I think Javier has them written down, so...
Okay. I think it's time, so let me see how much you know of little old me. Here's 3 answers, one you'll pick. What's my amazing party trick? Oh no.
The striptease! The one that Lyra couldn't read is the first one she gets. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Actually, I honestly don't know if you fall into the lava if you walk off the board. Not that we're gonna test it.
What's your little sister's name?
Oh no, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen her.
It's funny because I literally looked up her name to make sure I was spelling it right to put in the description.
Oh! I was like, is it like Tooty, but it's all spelled wrong? I hate questions when the answers are like, you have to spell them right. I'm curious what the other answers are.
Right or left, 0.
Looty? Booty? What?
Right or left?
Left.
Left it is. Oh no. Watch as the turtles sing their song. Repeat it quick, you won't get long. You. Oh.
Huh?
It went on longer than I anticipated. And I have a terrible memory.
Let's see. It's purple, yellow, cyan, magenta, red.
How long is the timer?
30.
You are 27 seconds behind.
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Cool.
In Gobi's Valley lurks a hand who hides a jigsaw in the sand.
What are the choices?
Grabba the mummy hand, Dabba the daddy hand.
I think it's Grabba.
Oh, I ran out of time.
Oh, what? That's so fast.
Fail a square and you'll feel pain. Please press A to try again. Wait, Margie, how many segments are in the air meter, Zero?
On the air meter?
Yeah,
What?
wait, underwater? How much?
Oh, the same as your notes. I mean your honeycomb. So wait, 5? Just do 6.
Well, good news. I did 6.
Oh, good.
Bad news. You.
I was wrong.
No, you're right. 10 seconds really is not enough time. For you to-
Relay information.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hello, cat.
Man, the ones that are like you have to have counted really get me.
Oh, I have to spell the name backwards. The whole
What,
thing?
Banjo Kazooie? So yeah, Banjo Kazooie, favorite game, but honestly, whenever I consider the game in that light, it's always up until the world's end. Like, Grunty's fiery furnace fun or whatever is like, okay. I hated it as a kid. I'm much more lenient on it now because I don't mind all of the little like, ooh, little silly challenges or whatever. But it's not exactly one of the things that I think about as like, oh man, I can't wait to play the fiery furnace fun at the end of Banjo Kazooie. You know?
Hey, Crystal S is here saying hi.
Huh?
We have a new friend in the chat.
Oh,
I
Cristobal.
really just cannot reach this lamp without yanking my earbud out of can I? Anyways, I can hear you again. Are you ready for a Grunty question?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord knows I'm not. Do you know and can you tell what on earth's my favorite smell? Oh, no.
Smell?
Smell?
I don't think we saw that one.
I don't think we saw that one either.
Just pick one random one.
It was wrong. Zero, how could you?
Ah!
Get more
It's fine, we have
That's
plenty
the
of
way.
ours.
The crowds are happier that way. Okay. Let's see if your memory is foggy. What's the name of my pet doggy?
Ripper! The main reasons we have to get the you have a neck. Okay, you might want to make a save state before doing the next one, unless you've already started it.
I have not.
Those ones are random and they're sudden death.
Oh boy. My hungry
so yeah,
shark will end your game on Treasure Trove. What's his name?
Who?
The shark.
Oh, Snacker?
Yes. I was pretty confident that was correct because, something, you drew him in the thumbnail, so the name comes up
Yeah.
relatively frequently. Upper right, Zero.
Let's go, up. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I can't lie, I'll tell the truth. What's hanging from my bedroom roof?
Oh, it's her underwear.
Correct. Okay, another save state. Save state. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you've been? What's the second?
The second world?
No, not the second one. The second, like, a water world. It's like rusty.
The second water world? Oh, Clanker's Cavern.
Tinker's Cavern is the second one?
Second water? Oh, or Rusty Bucket Bay?
This takes too long. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you've been? That's the desert.
Ah, Gobi's Valley.
Oh no! It went down 2 and I almost hit A. Fortunately, oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was like, fortunately, I always seem to get hurt right before health. But this was the one time that didn't happen.
Gosh.
Fortunately, I'm too good at these questions, so I won't get them wrong. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where I've been? You? Aha! See? Told you. Too good at this game.
Hey!
Right. Excuse me while I scoot closer to my television. Yeah.
Lyra noises.
Lyra noises. Listen up. Now then make your choice. What character has this dumb voice? I have no clue.
Oh! Man, not gonna be able to help you at all here.
Perfect. I had no idea who it was, and I randomly got it.
Oh, really? Who was it?
I forget. I didn't even pick off of the name. I just was like scrolling up and down. And it was like bing, but I think it was like a ghost, and it was like actually 3 variations.
Oh.
All right, it's time thing. Here we go. Oh no. Mumble magic help bear win nasty witch game. This is tough. Your chances are slim of you eating more than him.
What? Oh! Is it Mr. Vile?
Yes. So anyways, oh no. Oh, this is different.
Huh?
Did you catch the comment I left on your Mr. Vile episode?
I did, but I don't remember exactly what you said about it.
The color changes every
10 seconds?
Yeah, 10 seconds. It changes every 5 here.
Ah! Man, Grunty's real nasty. I remember that comment now, after you reminded me. I did not know there was like an actual like number. Because sometimes it just feels like it goes so long, and sometimes it feels so short.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Did you lose?
Yes.
Oh man.
Ow, my spleen. It's the same thing, or is it a different one? Oh, it's the same one. Oh no.
This is where the run ends.
This is it, guys. I hope you like this mini game.
Mr. Vile was the true villain.
Can't wait to watch us take more tries to beat Mr. Vile than Grunty.
I wonder if you can beat this version of it without the shoes. Because you'll definitely have had the shoes by now. Mm-hmm. You know how, like when you play him the first time, you won't have the shoes. So if you're like stubborn, you could potentially attempt to get it. But I wonder if this is built so that it takes into consideration that you have the shoes. It makes it harder.
Haha. Well, if I beat Grunty first try, no mistakes, then I beat. Then it took me. Why is there a dead end with a J?
What do you mean? I don't know. The dead ends usually give you like a honeycomb at least.
Interesting.
I don't know what the J's for.
If you know this, please don't shout. In Clanker's Cavern, the odd one out.
Uh-oh.
Hammer, anvil, or bolt?
I didn't catch that. Sorry, you're on your own.
Oh. Ow, my spleen! Zero, you failed me.
No!
Mumbo's Mountain is a thriller. What's the name of the gorilla?
Oh, conga.
Too easy.
You probably would have gotten that too. I don't know what that J is.
See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you're being? I think the multiple choice options actually made that more possible for me than it would have otherwise been.
I'll wait till I see it.
A little more wouldn't hurt. What do I have for dessert?
Oh, dessert? That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Rat sorbet is what it was the
Oh.
No, that's not that's not the correct answer here. I was watching Let's Play. And that's what it is in theirs. Grunty's got a beautiful pose. Where did I get my delightful clothes?
Ooh, the warehouse? The
Witch's Warehouse.
The witch's warehouse.
Sweet, I got more health.
Nice.
Oh no, it's another musical note. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
Excuse me. Don't mind me.
You should imitate the sound.
I only promise to try.
Or read out the answers at least, because the last one I would have known it was Napper. Because the other ones aren't actual characters.
Nibble. Oh no, it's wait. Nibbles the crocodile, Snippet the hermit crab, or Nipper the hermit crab.
Nipper.
We did it.
Nipper's Beach.
Oh no! Oh no! I sat on my earbud and now it's gone. It's been deleted. I'm guessing we want to go up.
Yes. This is less a, what's the sound and more which one of these characters is an actual character.
Tiny big box, you must not fight, but be quick as time is tight.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Nibbles the crocodile. Can we get Nibbles the crocodile as an actual character?
Hey, I believe Kazooie keeps calling, Bottle's Jam Jar. Ow. And that became a character.
Oh no, it's this one.
Me.
Oh no. Artemis says, it's not gone. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
They're kind of cute. Lyra, why are you playing Minecraft?
Ooh, there's good news and bad news, everyone. The good news is I did it.
Oh, yay.
The bad news is now every space is a sudden death space.
Do you want to go back and get a honeycomb?
Oh. You know what? No. Because half the spaces between here and the end are sudden death anyways.
Oh, okay.
I'll just cheat.
Sounds good.
Which I won't have to use because I'm actually the best Banjo Kazooie player in the world. In Bubble Boop Swamp, there is no doubt which of these is the odd one out. Green frog, yellow frog, red frog.
Green.
because it blends in with the background. Perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm guessing that's why they made that creative decision.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. And this one
I never thought of
there's nothing. Now to make your choice. Which character? Oh no. Gobi the camel, Moby the camel, or Hobo the camel.
Oh, the camel! Gobi! Hobo the camel! Oh my goodness. Do your best Gobi impression, everyone.
I knew I recognized. I've heard it. I was like, this is somebody I recognize. I don't know why though.
It really is less of a what's the voice and more.
What did Grunty like for breakfast?
Spiders?
But she was already pouring a tall glass of spiders.
I love that. Only because of the
Undertone?
No. The what's it called? The Univa Subway Bros.
Oh.
Someone did a comic of that where he was pouring a tall glass of Jolton.
Beautiful. You want to hear us? I can tell. In which band do I sing so well?
The Broomstick Boys. I can't believe this game really gave you a sudden death at the very end that was a grunty question.
No,
That's
I was
evil.
assured by the makers of this board. It's not fair. I want to win. How I long to be real thin. I can take the prize on show while up the winding stairs I go. You won't catch me. I've made sure all the credits you'll now endure.
Oh no, I can't believe she's throwing credits at us.
Which prize shall we take, Kazooie? Me. Me. How about that? I think we should take Tooty. That's what I meant. Kazooie. Please get me go home now, Banjo. I've had enough adventuring for one day. Sure, let's get out of this dump. You like how they already had her in the machine and they specifically took her out for this?
Yeah, right? Right? She and Grunty like commentating and like dissing us the whole game implies that she got in the machine and then she's like, wait a minute, I want to watch this. I'm just imagining now Grunty and Tooty like on a couch watching us on a big screen TV or something. Man, like Banjo walking up to his sister and being like, which one should we take? It's such a brother thing to do. And then Tooty straight up is like, oh, pick me.
Look, it's Conga.
Conga. Chief Keyboard Tapper. Deputy Keyboard Tapper. Robot Mern says, hi, sorry I'm late. Well, you missed the Furnace of Fun, but we're just about to do the final boss. Robot Mern didn't know about the stream until now. Oh no, that's so sad. Lyra, where can people follow you so they can get notifications when your stream goes live?
DeviantArt, Twitch, and Tumblr.
DeviantArt, Twitch, and Tumblr? And if you sub to the Patreon too, right?
Tip top.
Tip top. Anyway, that took an hour to get all the Grunty, the Bruntilda answers that we can find, and Furnace of Fun. That's like really good time, I think.
Hey.
It's like half the stream, I think.
Yeah.
And then let's see if you can beat Gruntilda in an hour. I'm gonna laugh so hard if you do it first try. I'm actually probably gonna cry.
Trunker.
Don't laugh, I might actually cry. Trunker. He's the dried up tree that Kazooie. Oh man, I can't wait for you to watch Maya. I didn't even like catch it the first time because I think you probably like didn't read it out loud for obvious reasons. You might have forgotten at this point. Do you remember what Kazooie says to Trunker?
No.
Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Oh my goodness. Wee! That's my Trunker impression. Wee!
Oh, I guess Snorkel got trapped under the anchor again.
Oh no! Snorkel! Darn it, Snorkel!
Good old Naughty from Donkey Kong Country.
Naughty!
Good old Eerie. Creator
That's
of...
my boy!
It's good old Eerie, creator of, Penumbra. Good old Nabnuts, eater of too many nuts. Nabber of too many nuts.
These are some fun models.
Can't believe they murdered a carrot just for fun.
They what?
They murdered a carrot just for fun.
Oh, just for fun.
We did it. I can't believe the game is over.
I can't believe we've beaten Banjo Kazooie.
Can't believe we beat Banjo Kazooie.
I like how Kazooie's like, look over there, we missed a carrot. Our carrot genocide was unsuccessful. We have to clean up. Speaking of things that Rare got away with, maybe she shows up, maybe she doesn't actually. Never mind. That'll be later on. When we get to see the lady with the big melons. Oh man, the corn looks so good when Bottles is eating it with the giant like kernels spraying all over the place.
I'm the star prize.
I like how Tooty comes out of the house and it's like, Banjo, I know you've rescued me so you have no more beef with the witch, but you have to kill her. Like, we cannot let this go peacefully. She kidnapped me. Death is the only option.
In fairness, what's to stop her from trying again?
True.
In fairness,
very true.
Literal death does not stop her from trying again.
Exactly. But also consider like they've been neighbors for how long? Like Tooty is like how old right now?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Come on. You kidnap someone's sister one time and You ready? Now, I think if you have all of the jiggies and all of the notes, you get some power-ups at this point.
Oh boy.
There's like a room that will fill you all up. I guess that's not a power-up, but it like basically you like get one thing and it fills all of your feathers of all of them.
It's not over. It's
really
bears.
neat.
My picture over there. Should fill it up. It's no mean feet and lots of jiggies and make it complete.
Robot Mern said, you planning to play Banjo and Kazooie 2 after this is over?
Not immediately, but maybe eventually.
Well, here's the thing. We're only able to play Banjo Kazooie on Lyra's channel because it's on the Switch, and I don't think Banjo Tooie is on the Switch right now.
Not yet. Tooty says she's fine with me. If you go home, I'll set her free about that. We have to dramatically put in each puzzle piece individually.
You can press Z, or I guess for you it's L, ZL.
No, you misunderstand.
Huh?
I have to.
Oh, yes.
For dramaticness.
No, that's correct. That's the correct answer. I'm glad you understand, Lyra.
Hey.
Hmm?
It's the room.
The room. Of requirements?
Yes. Ah!
If you want to see a playthrough of Banjo Tooie, you can check it out on my channel.
This is Zero plugging all her content.
But yeah, Banjo Tooie is a really fun game. For the longest time, I couldn't tell if I liked Banjo Kazooie or Banjo Tooie better. And I think after having played them both recently, I'm gonna go with Banjo Kazooie.
Banjoodle kazoodles.
What?
Banjoodles kazoodles.
Oh my goodness, Lyra.
What a disgusting smell. Ooh, visitors for Dingpot. I like visitors. It's a wonder you get any sewer breath.
Oh no.
What does strange birdie thing mean? She said that we're looking for Gruntilda. Do you know where she is? I sure do, Mr. Bear. Grunty's awful, you know. She was sick in me earlier.
Oh no.
If you can get rid of her, I'll be free. Don't be sure, you silly pot. Soon I'll have you nice and hot. See these filthy clothes I've got? When I've won, you'll wash the lot. Don't worry, Dingpot, we'll sort her out. If you can find us way up there. No problem, just splosh on in, and I'll fire up to the top. Jump in there? No way, Dingbox. Come on, Kazooie, you get a chance to peck the witch's butt. Let's go.
If you want to go back to that pot when you came in and jump in to see if it leads anywhere, we might not have opened it, but that'll at least give us a shortcut to get back if you do die.
Look at all these eggs.
Look at all the unborn chickens.
Oh, hey. What does 6 give us? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Oh, hey.
Hmm?
Is that double health?
Yeah! Yeah, baby! Oh, baby, oh. Oh. Your feathered buddy that you've brung, unless useless like a pile of dung.
shit, you pooped in me? It was awful. Yeah, you did, right before you told us to jump in you. Alright, let's see what you have to tell us. Alas, no teleportal.
Oh no!
That's fine.
I'm not sure where that one goes.
That's fine. I have the alternative method. Playing fair and square as the game was intended.
Well, Lyra, if you're gonna do that, then there's no reason to pick up a lie.
Whee!
Which means we can... Oh, man. We could have checked out the end cutscene, since you didn't need all those lies anyways.
Something furry pair. Something so unfair, but now the stupid bear must fight. This battle tests your skill and might. You hear that, Zero? She knows that we're a pair of furries.
Oh no.
Ah! Ah!
I love Dingpot, he's so cute.
Ow, my spleen.
Unborn chicken, never to be born again.
Ah! Ow.
It's time for a witch burning, says Artemu. Good luck, Lyra. Ew! Happy's like a furry pear. Like a fruit.
Uh-huh.
Wee!
Oh no. You fool. You're too weak for me. Oh. Aha!
I'm just gonna let,
Magic spell, banjo humming, and She said something.
something
Ow.
about homing. Spells.
Ow! My spleen. Zero help.
Not your spleen.
Zero help.
Abracadabra.
Hey. Health.
Happy's like, that's you? I wouldn't eat a furry pear. I guess that's a lie. I've eaten other furry fruits before.
Thought you were gonna say I've eaten worse.
That last whack did clip my ear, but you can't get me over here. Ah! You took another zap. I got you through that little gap.
Ow, my spleen. Zero help. Oh no.
I refuse.
So?
Huh? Did you fall?
Maybe.
So guys, chat, how many times should we let Lyra try before I start giving her hints?
I think the main thing you forgot about in terms of not getting a game over is that I have my 12th, 9th life.
12th, the 9th, the life. Oh, it starts you right here.
Oh, you just didn't know that.
I didn't know that. You can't ever trust this game to not, like, put you back in the beginning for everything. They gave you a freaking teleportal. You know, that just, like, reads to me as, oh, better give them a quick way back.
I think that's for, like, if you game over.
Oh,
Also
like,
is-
completely.
Yeah, and also isn't that if you, like, Isn't that before the like 810 note door? Wait, no. I don't. I think it's after the 810 note door, but before the grunty painting that you need all the jiggies for.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So it's also can be used if you like.
Oh, like if you need to go back and get more.
Yeah.
Jiggies. Gotcha. That makes sense.
No. Cease.
I literally couldn't beat Gruntilda as a kid. I don't even remember when the first time I beat her was. But I was definitely not a kid anymore. It's too easy, I fear. Now watch me step things up a gear. Oh, I got you once again. It's nice to see a bear in pain. Again? I'm too American for this game. Ooh. I think the worst part is that it makes you use your eggs. I hate using eggs.
I'm slow with all this lore. That egg caught me off guard.
Part of me says, this is the final boss. No hints! You heard it, Lyra. Your audience demands suffering.
I can't believe
You're doing pretty good, though. How about this? If we get, like, close to the end of the stream time and you're still fighting her, then I'll start giving you hints. But until then, I'll just let you struggle.
Oh, easy. Too easy. Would be nigh effortless if the camera cooperated.
Yeah, right? I think the worst thing...
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for what? What's happening? What's she doing?
The camera. And, like, it just straight up doesn't work the way it's supposed to.
Oh no.
Like,
So
it's that weird glitch where, like, it turns the camera when you're just supposed to be in the crouch mode.
When you're shooting eggs?
Yep.
I don't know why it does that, and I don't remember it doing that before. It might, but, like... That's the single worst thing about the Switch version of this game. Is the using the joystick for the eggs on top of it, like turning the camera and stuff. And I don't know if it's from the original game. I kind of want to plug in my like old N64 and see if it like shoots eggs. I mean, see if it like turns the camera when I shoot eggs. Because I don't remember it happening, but it might. And that might be part of what makes it so difficult.
Wow, that didn't work whatsoever.
Hmm? I didn't pay attention. Did it refill your eggs and stuff automatically, or?
It only filled my health up automatically, but I only used 3 eggs.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's fine.
Man, you are shooting her though, which like even getting it to hit her without like shenanigans was already pretty difficult for me. Maybe the camera did do that and I just like blocked it out of my memory. I should. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to open my N64. I could just check my stream. Because you'd be able to tell, right? You know?
But
I was like, I don't have to plug in my N64 to check if it happens in the N64 with the camera being weird. Because I can just check my stream footage. Back when I streamed it, I played it on the N64. So if it does it, I'll be able to tell. Down to 2 health.
man, these are sure some controls.
Sure are. Wait, which one are you referring to? The camera controls or the...
Everything.
Everything!
Well.
He needs to stop more often. I feel like for this kind of boss fight, usually it's like they shoot and then...
Yeah, there's...
And then they wait.
Literally not enough gap. Once she gets to that last phase, you literally have to tank a hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh! I was about to give you a hint, but I caught myself.
The sad thing is I think I realized, no! What you probably were about to tell me on accident. After I died.
It wasn't about the green thing.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
Yeah. It was at you saying that you have to take a hit. It was less of a tip as in like, you should do this, and more of a, maybe if you try this, I'm not sure, but it might help. But, I love that her broomstick, like, peters out as if it's like a motorcycle and she, like, smacks it to get it back to working, but it's not a motorcycle or any kind of, like... It's like a living broomstick. It's got a face and everything. She's literally just like beating her servant because he's not working well.
Didn't this game start with her pounding on Dingpot? For telling her something she didn't want to hear? Not even for working on, just like...
Dingpot did his job. Hey. You remember the, to use the invincibility wing. So, remember how I never use invincibility wings?
Mm-hmm.
So, never even occurred to me. Ever.
I think I missed once. Or twice. Or 3 times. Long story short is I didn't hit her enough. Ah!
Yeah, at least the first 2 times she, like, gives you some quarter. But that last time.
Yeah, it's definitely mainly the last cycle that's like, okay, this is just not enough time. Because
This isn't the worst of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also like there's a hitbox after it explodes. And it's just so fast that she's like, by the time you've jumped up there, by the time the I'm surprised that worked. By the time the explosion stops so you can jump up there, and you've jumped up there, she's already shooting again.
Yeah.
My biggest guess on how to fix that problem
Oh.
is to come over here so it's not as close. Why? Don't hit me. Ah, of course.
Happy's like 0 on the final boss. I don't want to use my items. What if I need them later? On the final boss.
Zero plays a lot like an RPG player for somebody who doesn't like RPGs.
It's true, but you shouldn't say it. Speaking of RPGs, I started an RPG recently.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a free MMO, no, maybe it's not MMORPG. It's a free, JRPG called Genshin, actually, it's made in China. It's called Genshin Impact. And I think it's a MMORPG because you can like team up with other players and like fight bosses, but you can also, according to my brother, play the whole story by yourself. Like it doesn't require you to have to. And he's been trying to get me to play this game for the longest time. Over a year now, in fact. So long, in fact, that I kind of thought he might have, like, gotten, like moved on to the next game, you know? But, like, this year, like, a few months ago, he, like, asked me again if I was able to get it working. I'm like, oh, you're still into that? Okay, let me give it another shot. Now that the game's had some time to update a bit, and I've had time to like figure out how my Windows laptop works. Not a gaming laptop, mind you, so it's not like optimized for playing this game, but considering it's supposed to be able to be played on like mobile devices, I figured there had to be a way to like get it to work. Turns out the method was to decrease the graphic quality to low. And now it works fine. But the other big problem I had was I couldn't get my controller to work, and now I've finally gotten that to work. So that was the main like issue I had with playing. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. I think it's the first RPG game that I've played in a long time that has, maybe ever, that has voice acting.
Ooh.
Like, aside from, obviously, like, let me think. Breath of the Wild had some voice acting, I guess.
It's also technically not an RPG.
Technically Technically, no. What is Breath of the Wild?
Adventure. Action adventure.
Action adventure? Okay. What makes something an RPG, like, specifically?
Generally some sort of, like... Usually a level up system.
A level up system. Which this game does have, yeah. It's like confusing because the letters RPG to me are just like role playing game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I'm like,
it's one of those weird things where like, a lot of like video game like genres, like are more exact than their name would imply.
yeah.
Like you think RPG is crazy. Look at adventure.
Yeah, like Banjo and Kazooie went on an adventure. Is this an adventure? You know?
I'm actually not entirely sure what makes an adventure game an adventure game. It seems to be get items, solve puzzles with them. I hate this part.
Yeah, this part is really bad. It's not just you. Banjo Kazooie would specifically be a collectathon, but I guess it could be like also adventure.
One nice thing is action is one of the like less
Specific ones.
yeah, most games like action games generally mean you need your own reflexes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your own reflex. Gotcha. Yeah,
I hate this so much. This is awful.
it's so bad. I hate this part.
I'm sorry to say it, but once I lose this part, I'm going to save state once I get here again. Like,
you could save state now.
I've
You have enough feathers still.
In theory. This is absurd.
I think Genshin Impact is technically a gacha game.
Things can be more than one. Multiple together.
Uh-huh.
Hence why I said Zelda's an action adventure.
Yeah. What would you say, like, differentiates an action and an adventure?
Well, as I said, action is like it needs your own reflexes. Like the bosses in Zelda are real time. They're real time and they like it's not like a.
It's not turn based.
It doesn't need to be turn based. So it's wait. I don't like this at all.
Wee.
What I hate is I have you
went right under it. That's the worst. Yeah, this flying attack is definitely not like one of this game's glowing moments.
Ah, my spleen. Ah, my other spleen.
Well, I think you can land now, at least. And just like kind of dodge her a bit. Grunty captured us Jinjos, now we come for revenge. Useless Jinjos sneer and hoot. Go back right now or taste my boot.
Oh, I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't know. Well, you do know, but, like, you don't know the specifics. Ow.
Oh.
Camera. Egg shooting camera.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, so remember earlier when I was like, oh, this isn't even the worst of it.
Oh.
I consider this the worst of it. Oh, Tails is here. Oh, Javier said earlier that it's a gacha game. Yeah, but it's not like that's the silly thing, right? It's like not just a gacha game.
Yeah,
It's-
Gotcha doesn't even really like describe the gameplay at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh my god. This is so dumb. Every time, every single time, every single time, every single time, every single time. I don't think I can do this, and it's not the game's fault, it's the Switch's fault.
Woo!
It's the stupid... Every time...
camera?
Yep, every single time. Every single time. Like, it's no, it's normally not a big deal. It's normally, like, every now and then. Like once in a blue moon. But, like, every single time. Every single time. I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this part.
Ooh.
Literally every single time I get into position to shoot the eggs, it's turning the camera as I shoot them.
Yeah.
And that save state doesn't do anything because I'm about to get hit.
It's like if it was just the camera, that might even be okay, but it's like it also kind of turns Banjo sometimes too.
It turns Banjo all the time.
It doesn't do it every time for me, and I think it's because it like depends on when you are holding a certain button while you're doing it, but I don't know which one it is. And it's like
it's doing it the normal way the camera messes up is not applying here. It is being so much worse than normal.
oh no. Oh dear. You got another Jinjo. Yeah, the like frequency with which she starts to shoot the things, coupled with the fact that you have to shoot at these tiny little holes on the Jinjos, like in front of them where you can get hit, coupled with the Switch's stupid camera stuff. It says, go Lara, go Lara, go Lara! No, not Genshin Impact. Why? Why is that your reaction? Javier says, adventure is Hollow Knight while action is Call of Duty?
No. Hollow Knight is action too.
Yeah. Because of the, like, reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you hated the flying section, I'm almost wondering if you should do another round and do a save state after you land from there.
I already started. I already did that.
Oh, okay. Did you fill back up on it?
No.
You can jump off the cliff if you want. If you think you don't have enough, you might have enough. Kale says, now I'm thinking about the one person who stole $27,000 from a zine to spend on Genshin Impact. Javier says, for the first time, is the controller's fault.
Okay, I'm glad I did that because I did have enough eggs. I did not have enough feathers.
Ah. Oh, right. That feather section. Yeah. Yeah, feathers go fast. I'm really bad at, like, rationing out feathers, because, like, the way the flying works, you think, oh, if I spam this, I'll go, like, super high up, but there's, like, a way to do it where you'll waste a bunch of feathers and not even, like, make it that much. Oh no, Javier says, I can't wait for Zero to do this boss on the Switch as well. This final boss section of the game, like Furnace of Fun plus the Gruntilda battle, I'm going to put Furnace of Fun in with it, is less of a, I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and more, if you're playing on your own, like I was as a kid, it's like for the completionist to like feel like you've completed the game. But as a streamer, it's like, it really is just, well, I'm streaming and people are going to want to see how I do. But I don't, like, come into Banjo Kazooie final boss fight like, oh man, this is such a, like, fun boss fight. I can't wait to, like, fight. Like, the Hollow Knight is a fun boss fight. That final guy, Niche King Grumpy, pretty fun boss fight. Gruntilda is not a fun boss fight. It is tedious, and it is difficult, and now we have, like, bad controls on top of it. It's just, oof. Cal says, does gacha ever describe gameplay? It just describes the microtransactions, yeah? It describes a huge part of the game's, of how you are going to interact with the game, I feel like.
But it is also not a genre so much as a look out, this game is trying to get your money.
Yeah,
it
definitely has nothing to do with gameplay.
Yeah, it's less of a video game. Gacha is less of a video game genre and more of a warning label. I hate this camera. See, now the camera is like turning the camera, but not the banjo.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, I almost just killed myself.
Ooh. One of the annoying things about this Shoot Grunty segment is every egg punches her, like, way far from where she starts. So if you shoot, like, 3 eggs in a row, the last one's probably going to miss her because the first 2, like, smacked her out of position. Unless you hit her, like, just right, you know? Kale says, OMG, Lyra.
It's true, and I should say it.
Gotchas that I've played, there was that Madoka Magica game that Tails was really into. That doesn't exist anymore. Unless you're Japanese. And I think that was, like, the first gacha I've played. My, like, introduction to, like, that as a concept, I guess. I want to say there was maybe, like, another gacha, like, beforehand, but it wasn't in that same sense. The second one has been Pokemon Masters, Not Pokemon Master Wheeler, but Pokemon Masters.
EX.
EX. Gaha. And that's the first one that I actually participated a bit in the gacha system. Because with the Monaco one, there was so much story. You get a bunch of, like, free characters from the story, and I don't even think I feel like I just couldn't figure out how the game worked half the time. So I didn't really, like, participate in that gacha system. But with Pokemon Masters, my friend kind of, like, was involved with my experience. So, like, she would be like, oh, did you, like, spin the wheel today? Or, like, did you, like, know that this character is available? And sort of walked me through a lot of that and, like, kind of made me do the gacha a bit more. Plus, I knew who the characters were versus in Monaco where they were just random characters. In Pokemon Masters, I actually knew the characters, so it was like there's more incentive for me to spin the wheel, see if I can get a character that I wanted.
Speaking of which, Ash came out in the game today.
Oh! Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town!
I hate this so badly. I'm so upset. I'm so upset by this.
I'm so sorry, Lyra, for your loss. I feel responsible for this in some way.
So well on these first 2 bits. I did so well. I did so well on all 3, honestly.
Oh.
I think I only lost like 3 or 4 health by the time I made it to that 4th segment.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm at half health and I'm still in the 2nd segment.
I want to say if you want to try running back and forth to avoid the meteors, because they somewhat home towards where she thinks you're going to be. And in that...
I don't need advice dodging them. I need advice on how to hit her.
Okay, I'm getting to that. Because she kind of aims towards where you're going to go, if you're running back and forth, she won't be shooting onto the platform that you need to jump onto to shoot her. So that, like, cloud burst that happens while you're waiting, you don't have to wait for that anymore.
I hate this game. Not this game, not literally, but I hate this. I hate this so much.
I understand.
I hate this so much.
It's okay.
Now the actual Banjo Kazooie controls are fighting with me too. It's the stupid thing where, like, if you tap the Z button a quarter of a frame too early, you do the wrong move.
The smash.
I hate this so much.
And no, it's fine. You're valid. You can say you hate the game on this section. This is Gruntilda we're talking about. I'm not even gonna be offended. The game really does end after Click Clock Woods.
I hate how close the camera is to Banjo Kazooie when you're flying.
Can you zoom it out?
Nope. It's fixed.
That sucks.
As you said, the camera sucks whenever they take the control away from you, so...
Yeah! Oh, this segment. This freaking segment.
And her box is way too small.
For someone so fat.
You'll like bump into her and like slide out of the way.
Huh?
And it won't count.
What?
And she always... Ow. I'm gonna have done all this work and just get to that last segment with no health. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so unbelievably mad.
If you get to the last segment with more than one, you'll have a better save state than your last save state, though.
Not necessarily. I only had one left on the last save state. I really only had to shoot one more time. So for the save state to actually be better, I'd have to do the whole segment without getting hit.
Yeah.
The whole segment that drained all of my health without getting hit once.
Yeah, no, I remember playing this on stream. This flying part is so super frustrating. Javier says, which game has the worst final boss? Hollow Knight, Pokemon Ranger, or Banjo Kazooie? And then Tail said, hey, the HK boss fight was hard but rewarding. Don't put it here. Also, I think Lyra, like, beat the HK boss, like, stupid fast.
I also don't think that the Ranger final boss was all that terrible. It's just that the entire end game is terrible. I think maybe it's just because of this fact, but I think that the final boss of Ranger didn't seem too bad.
Oh.
But
like
the final boss was probably the best part of the last third of Ranger.
At least you was at the top of the bottom. It's like you were just starving, so even the worst food tasted great. Versus Gruntilda, where the rest of the game is amazing, and then you get the here, and it's like, wait, why am I suffering? I am definitely not looking forward to this. Thankfully, since I'm doing it as a Let's Play, I can cut out all of the flaws. I think I was like, man, how long did it take me on stream? I think I, like, just stopped talking at some point.
The bonus of co-commentators. I haven't, like, truly been talking for, like, 20 minutes.
And, like, yeah, that's what happens. Like, I low-key am, like, really glad I didn't stream Hollow Knight as my, like, first playthrough, because some of the times that when I fought in that game, I took, like, so long, and it was just straight up, like, sit and concentrate, you know? Tail says, why does it not heal you? Javier says, wait, was it the final boss or the one where the couple of bugs were rolling around in random directions? Oh, Javier's talking about the Watcher Knights. Javier's comparing Gruntilda with the Watcher Knights. In terms of, like, controls or, like, game design, which one's worse? I feel like it's, like, very different, though. Because on the one hand, it's like, the Watcher Knights was unfairly designed because it was, like, a bunch of stuff randomly happening at different times. With Gruntilda, it's like, your controls are sort of fighting against you, you know? It's like, I think the Hollow Knight plays very well. Like, the knight himself is very good to control for a fight. Banjo and Kazooie have an arsenal of moves that are very good for exploring and platforming and it like all that fun stuff. But hardcore like one-on-one fights like this, not so much their strong suit. Like this flying ability, when it's you're traversing a world and you have to hit like stationary targets to open doors, it's fine. It's kind of frustrating to like get through that star on the top of the tree, but like it's not going anywhere and it's not hurting you, you know? But like right now you get one shot at Grunty, who's also flying around. So like moving target, she stops and you have to like get to her, but oh, like if you miss, you have to make this huge U-turn, and she's still moving around, so you have to find her, and then she's like shooting at you, so there's danger, and her hitbox is small, and it's... Artemis says I beat Watcher Knight's first try my last run of the game. Lyra low-key, like, bullied the Watcher Knights as soon as she changed her, like, charms. I don't remember what you changed it to, but you, like, switched it and suddenly you were like, oh, first try no mistake. Javier says, you wouldn't like Lyra when she's mad. Tail says, I'm so down for boss phases, but why not give you health in between? You get 1 health in between each phase. It's so stingy with the health. Tail says, if I recall correctly, you really got in the zone 0. Army says, wait, Happy says, same, but you have to admit it's so hard the first few times you fight the washers. I like how Happy corrects, not first few times, first few runs, but he didn't correct washers instead of watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think if this boss fight or if Banjo Tooie's boss fight is worse. I can remember the phases in this fight better. The Tooie one kind of confuses me. Tails says the washer's here to clean you up. Happy says there was a mod that made the Watcher Knights into washers. Tails says, if I recall correctly, that was a running theme with Lyra's HK stream. Struggles a bit, changes charms, wins first try with new charms.
Is it literally every time?
I don't know. I
Like,
hate it.
It literally does not mess up this bad earlier in the boss fight.
Right? And there's no reason for it to turn Banjo because the CE sticks don't control Banjo's movements. like at all. Unless you're like pushing up on the control stick, because then he'll turn when the camera turns. I literally hate this section. It's so impossible for me to get the eggs into those tiny little holes.
You keep waiting me all around to catch my breath. I'm on the ground. Oh boy.
Oh, you did?
Did it is a strong word. Did it is a very strong word.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Is it ginginator time? Tail says this might be a stupid question.
What?
But would running to the left better help you dodge? Something
What?
something sometimes. Hmm?
What?
Hmm?
For some reason, the save state I made is now while I'm getting hit. It wasn't that. That wasn't what it was. Oh. Good.
Did it move?
I don't.
Yeah, it's like literally. How is that? How did that happen? I am the mighty Ginginator. Activate me. That's no good, you stupid jerk. The Jinjo statue will not work. Tails, I don't actually know what you're talking about. Something sometimes that helps with right-handed bosses? Right-handed?
Apparently that explosion goes through the wall.
Oh.
These attacks are way too fast.
Mm-hmm. It's not fair! I'm gonna make another... It's not fair! It's ridiculous. Like literally, how is it possible to get the Ginginator activated when she is non-stop firing? Like, it's literally non-stop, like, her barrage of comets. I'm gonna make another save state when you're not in the middle of fire. Oh! You just jumped.
Oh boy, this sure did work perfectly the first time. And I died, and now it's not working perfectly because I made the save state.
Gruntilda summons her spell slightly to the right, so running towards the left can get a tiny bit more leeway. I can't believe.
Is that a Splatoon thing? Is that a Splatoon meta thing? Because, it is very... All Inklings are right-handed, so you're,
I can't believe all Inklings are right-handed.
So all their attacks come slightly to the right as well. Which means you can, if you attack peeking out of the right side of a cover, you can do so while having less of yourself be exposed than if you try to do the same out of the left side of a cover.
Ah.
And I've seen more than a few Splatoon people bring that up. The second I walk out, I die.
Yeah!
I literally don't know what to do here. The second I walk out, I die. Why didn't that work the first time, but not any other time?
I have no idea. I'm even surprised it worked the first time. It must have been the angle at which you were shooting it.
Well, why can't I find that angle again? And why did
so specific?
Why did it have to work specifically the first time? Specifically the one time where I didn't save.
Ah.
And there's some more camera malarkey.
Malarkey. That's a good word.
Thank goodness it worked again. It worked. This is awful.
It's so bad.
I take this. I hate this. I don't know if I can get out of here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Run slightly out of cover until you hear the sound and then run back.
But the sound is constant. Oh, I hate this.
The next sound from when you start running.
You know what the worst part about this part is?
Mm?
The stupid Jinjo thing is not covered.
It's what?
The stupid Jinjo statue is not covered.
Oh, yeah.
The attacks go straight through it. This part is straight up grotesque game design.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
There's a rhythm and a pattern and a something. You can all the way up even through that awful last part with the shooting into the multiple statues.
Mm-hmm.
There's like basically she aims where you're going. So if you just every time you hear the sound change where you're moving, you can dodge. Mm-hmm. But since it's constant in this part, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's like, which sound am I listening for, right?
No, it's by the time you've changed your direction, she's already shot
There's
again.
Another one.
She's already shot again, and if you try to run back where you came from, the explosion from the last one is going to hurt you.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to say in this game's defense on that last Ginginator section. It's literally like the game designers were like, haha, we don't want kids to actually beat the game. And I didn't! I didn't actually beat the game. Like, it's nigh impossible.
How do we... How? How? Like, actual how?
Actual how. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you on that last section. I've only played it once a few years ago on the stream, and I can't remember the, any sort of how I was able to manage
This would
it.
be so much more doable.
And then there's like the one that's right in front of her.
Does this respawn? Oh, I died.
Oh.
Wait.
Mm.
Nope, this is also...
All I can say is you're probably meant to redo this boss fight again and again until you can get to this part with more health. There is just nothing to do to dodge it, what the heck? Says Tails. Javier says the Ginginator is weak. Javier says, hey Lyra, I think I figured it out. When she charges her homing attack, you have an opening to hit. Happy says, you know, it does feel like a hard boss just to be a hard boss. Tails says, and then the fact that it takes you a few seconds to transition into shooting the eggs, and nothing at all in the rest of this game prepares you for this. At all. It's not like Hollow Knight where, like, every time you hit a boss, it's like, okay, gonna roll up the sleeves, sit down, and, like, get ready to grind. It's like, technically, it's making you use all the moves that you've used in the whole rest of the game, but it's in such a, like, way that you've never had to use them in the rest of the game that it's just so unfair. Tails is...
What is the...
Artemis says props to Grunty as a villain. She doesn't hold anything back.
Hey.
If the goal was to make you hate Grunty, then it certainly does the job.
Okay, that seems to... Nope, that doesn't work. Nope.
Try using Kazooie. She does walk faster. Robot Mern says, man, as the battle progresses, it gets harder and harder to defeat her, huh? Yeah, it's basically ramped up. This is the final phase. This is as hard as it gets.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, Corbin's here. So sorry I'm late. Hi, Simp Tails. Hi, Lyra. And Zero? And me? I'm here. Tails says props to any kid who bought the second game after this. Hey, the rest of the game was fine. And I didn't even get to this part of the boss fight, so I didn't know how bad it would get.
Oh boy.
It wouldn't be undoable if every time you got a chance to shoot, you could make it in. Mm-hmm. But on top of Gruntilda hardly ever giving you a chance to shoot, it's like up in the air whether or not you can get it into the hole.
Thank goodness. Especially with this camera.
It's the camera. It's the stupid way that you're supposed to aim the eggs. It's the size of the hole. It's the fact that there's like no quarter in between attacks. It's just everything on top of everything.
Look, Zero, you got your high.
Yay! Hey. Hey! That's bullying. Isn't there enough bullying on this stream?
But this one, a camera? That's not a camera show you have. Okay.
Robot Mern said, how is it that her attacks are going through the statue? Tails says, seeing those blasts go right through the statue.
That's honestly the worst part.
Yeah, they couldn't even give you one free side.
Like, I looked at this and I was like, oh, I get it. There's the easy side, the two medium sides, and the hard side. And they're like, nope, they're all the hard side.
Yeah, did you expect mercy?
I hate this camera.
What can I say except you're welcome? Happy says boss design doesn't matter if it's impossible to get there in the first place. The fact that the statue isn't covered is just mean. Yeah, as much as I hate...
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I died because of the camera. Okay, I'm still on.
Oh.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so bad. Oh, I hate this so bad. Oh, I hate this so bad.
Serenity now. Serenity now. Yeah. Camera, please. Oh, wow.
This is going awful.
Honestly?
This is going awful. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much.
This is the mood. This is the Gruntilda battle mood. Are you guys happy? Are you guys...
Oh,
I said, are you guys happy? And I'm like, wait, one of them is actually happy. Oh, man. Javier says, hey Zero, how are you able to beat this on your stream? I don't know, man!
I hate that, sure, like, it might be better to, like, try and come back with more health. Mm-hmm. But I mean, come back with less health.
That's, it's just, sometimes you end up with less, but sometimes you might end up with more. It's just every time is a new time, a new attempt.
Yeah, but I have save states, so I don't have to have every new attempt start from the beginning. Ever.
You do have save states, so you can do each section until you get a better run.
I hate.
Might be better than having to do the whole thing over and over and over again. So do each section over and over again until you get the best run of each. Set yourself up that way. Seeing you manage to dodge all the stuff, protect yourself through the homing attack, then be unable to get eggs in because the camera is so freaking painful. Happy says, I'm always happy. I'm like watching this and crying. I'm like not looking forward to having to do this. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
And with how much the Jinjo is beating Gruntilda up, they knew how pissed off everyone's going to be at her.
They're like, we need to make this painful. We need to make it the most satisfying beat up we can possibly. I think every time he hits her, it's another Jinjo color, too. Good job, Lyra.
I did it.
You did it! That was honestly amazing. You see now why I was like constantly being like, maybe we'll get it done this stream, but you did it. You got it done in one stream.
I did it.
And there she goes. Happy says, I can't watch. This looks horrible.
We did it.
We did it, Lara. Are you ready to see the lady in the bikini and the big melons?
Anyways.
Tail says, like, as frustrating as HK can be, I don't think it's ever so miserable to get to the next phase.
Something, did you hear that? Shorty, I'm a hero.
Shorty?
Yes, I suppose you are. Well done, Kazooie. Thanks, Goggles, you're not so dumb after all. That's enough, Kazooie. Let's all watch the cast list now.
Not the credits again.
The credits again. You know, when people were first like, oh, look at that, they gave the girl in the bikini 2 watermelons her little plate. I was, it's funny. It's a reference. When I first people pointed that out, I was like, no, it's just a coincidence. It's just silly. Now that I know where, I was like, oh no, that was absolutely on purpose.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I didn't even make the connection until someone said it. I literally was just like, oh yeah, she's just holding melons.
Tails says she's too ace for this.
I like Artemis just melons. Robot Mern says you finally beat Grunty!
I did it.
Javier says, oh look, it's the scene from the Smash Bros. Trailer.
The reward was depression.
I think if you didn't get all of the jiggies, Mumbo will like slide down a tree and be like, hey, you didn't get all the jiggies, go back.
So are you telling me that your reward for getting all the jiggies is that you don't get to see Mumbo?
Yeah! You get punished for getting all of them first try, no mistakes, by missing a important cutscene. Also, the exhausted way Lyra says, I did it, really tells you all you need to know about this boss fight.
It's filled with depression.
Javier says, now I see why you were hesitant to 100% Banjo Kazooie now. Had nothing to do with that, honestly, but now that you mention it, yeah. Raikon Samuel shows up! Congrats!
Zero, that had nothing to do with it. However, I have a new level of fear. The Tip Top Choir.
The Tip Top Choir! That's so cute.
Shout out to the Mario 64 final boss, which is just a harder version of a boss you fought twice before already.
64.
Yeah.
That was Bowser,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm honestly always like surprised that you fight Bowser multiple times in that game. I always remember only once.
Is that because you just never get far, or are you only remembering the finale?
It might be because I never get far, but it might also be because of, I think Sunshine only lets you fight him once at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game that I played in, like, more memory. So, I probably just, like, look at that and it's like, oh yeah, you always fight Bowser as the final boss at the end.
See, here's the thing. Same, however, I think to this day I've never made it to the end of Mario Sunshine.
Oh. You know, that's a good point. I think I've only made it to the end once in my entire life.
Sunshine is way harder than Mario 64.
Yeah. I think I probably never finished Mario 64 though.
That's funny. It's so much shorter and easier. So long as you don't plan 100% it, although even to 100% it is easier. It's just not absurdly easier.
Why didn't I finish Mario 64?
Too busy playing Banjo Kazooie?
Too busy 100%ing Banjo Kazooie. I'm trying to remember the first time I 100%ed Banjo Kazooie outside of actual 100%ing it with like the stream, which I didn't actually 100%. It's so weird. There's the first time I like got all of the jiggies in all of the worlds except for the last world. There's the first time I actually got all the jiggies. And now I'm going to try and actually get all of the notes too. I don't know why I'm missing 2 notes.
Tails
In my
like, so Lyra, excited to play the second Banjo? Me remembering Zero being like, I don't know what's harder, the final boss in this or the final boss in Tooie. Fortunately, Banjo Tooie is not on the Switch yet.
Oh my goodness. To be fair, Lyra, I feel like Tooie's boss fight is very hard, but is less unfair. I might be wrong.
It's the part Tails 2-8 were in.
Oh, is this when Mumbo shows up? Is he gonna be like, you need to get all the jiggies, and they're like, we got all the jiggies.
Hey, Mumbo got secret pictures. Nice one, Bone Brain. What's on them? Got pictures of things you missed. Secrets used in next game. Ooh. Did you hear that, Kazooie? We're gonna be in another game. Great, so let's see the pictures then. Skirt Boy? Did you get all 100 jigsaw pieces? We sure did, Mr. Mumbo. Yeah, so show us your secrets, Masked Midget.
Kazooie's so mean.
Something Banjo Tooie. Banjo Tooie sounds great. Is it any good? What do you have to say about that? Question 0.
It's really good.
Mumbo's jaw dropped in awe. Hey, why isn't it called Banjo Kazooie Tooie? I'd been reading it too, short stuff. Oh no! The screensaver mode has, it's really fast. It's gone off twice during this credit scene.
Oh?
First we gotta find the secret.
Robot Mern wants to know, what's the next game you'll be playing?
The next game we'll be playing will be... Well, so, well, first it'll be the super silly the little one-off next week with Mario Kart 8.
Ooh.
But then it's gonna be King's Quest 6.
King's Quest 6!
To King's Quest 6.
Which I know nothing about.
That'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Tails wants to know, so like, is this rewarding? This feels not really exciting. How dare you! This is super exciting! Are you not excited? Thinking about my one streamer who just hates Banjo Tooie so deeply. Wait, what? What? I quite enjoy Banjo Tooie. Honestly, like, for a long time, I had to really ask myself, do I like Kazooie or Tooie more, you know? I love Kazooie because I just know the game so well, and it's simple and straightforward. You go into a world, you finish the world, there are some, like, back and forth here and there, but it's, like, once or twice. And for the most part, I can 100% it. Tooie, on the other hand, I have yet to this day to complete it 100%. But it feels so big. It feels so cool to take everything that you know about Banjo Kazooie and expand it, and it's like this is like they're doing this now. Like what? And it feels really cool the first few times playing it, and definitely when I was a kid, like to see how what they can do with it. Over time, as I've grown old and cynical, I have noticed where it really isn't like that amazing. Like the a lot of moves are kind of just like the moves from this game, but like with new skin, so it seems like it's something else. Maybe not a lot of them, but like a few of them are, which the transformations don't get to do much, and a lot of the worlds are kind of empty. But that doesn't stand out when I'm a kid, you know? Like, I'm not really paying attention to how empty Pterodactyl Land is, or how confusing the layout of Glitter Glutch is. I'm kind of just like in the zone and enjoying the stuff.
Also, isn't part of why the Pterodactyl Land being so empty, isn't it partially because you turn into the big dino?
Yeah, it's like once that was pointed out to me, it's like, oh no, it like makes it so much worse, you know? Because it's like, oh, they sacrificed having a good stage for this big stupid dinosaur that does like one, maybe two things. When I was a kid, it's like, yo, you can turn into a dinosaur! Oh, and you can turn into a bigger dinosaur! And look, I'm like running around, and I'm a dinosaur! And it's like, kind of forget that there's nothing to do, because you're just so, like, sucked into being a dinosaur. But yeah, once you, like, find out, you're like, oh, so I barely get to do anything with the dinosaur, and he's really hard to like maneuver around anyways, and now the whole world is like huge and like empty because of him. Thanks.
But Zero. You get to be a dinosaur.
You get to be a dinosaur! It's still pretty cool. I like the design of the dinosaur a lot. One of the reasons why I like what's it's called? That T-Rex Pokemon?
Tyrantrum?
Tyrantrum. One of the reasons I like Tyrantrum a lot is because it reminds me of Banjo Tooie.
Beautiful.
It's great. So yeah, I do like Banjo Tooie a lot. It's lost some of its luster over the years, but I still enjoy it. And one day, I hope to 100% complete it. I do have a guidebook.
I believe in you, Zero.
Thank you, Lyra.
You're number one.
Oh, shucks.
Happy says King's Quest streams are so relaxing for some reason. It's because it's super relaxing to watch me die 20 times in a row. Because it's on purpose, not because I'm having trouble. Because the game is sassy and silly when you die, so it's fun to see how it's sassy at you.
Nice.
But anyways, that's gonna be all for today's stream. The next game we'll be playing through will be, as I said before, the next game we'll be playing through it will be King's Quest 6 to Air is Human.
To air.
Is that what this one's called? I'm gonna assume that's what this one's called.
It is what it's called now.
I can't remember the first one. Yeah, the first one, I mean the third one.
Tune in next time where we play King's Quest 7, where you play as Rapunzel, and it's called To Hair is Human.
Well, in King's Quest 7, you do play as a princess with yellow hair. Oh, but anyways, before that, next week we'll actually be playing Mario Kart 8, where not only Zero, but Pepper will be showing up.
I hope I win at least one race. I'm really bad at Mario Kart.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
But before that, tomorrow, we're going to be continuing through that one game.
I love that one game. What is that?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky.
Yo.
Yeah. And that one will be only on Twitch. Although last week's stream, I'll start uploading the edited down videos of that Explorers. Start on YouTube starting tomorrow.
Oh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of the Mario Kart stream, I'm gonna do on YouTube still, but after that, the King's Quest 6 stream onwards is also only gonna be on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were talking about switching over because of the internet stuff.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Internet coming out.
Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff. But anyways, after that, on Saturday, we'll be continuing through, what's that game called? Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Whoa.
Where the world's getting all digital and stuff. So be sure not to miss that.
Hacker skills.
Hacker skills, we're hacking into the world now. And then on Sunday, we'll be doing a super duper fun art stream. I think Pepper works that day. Hey Zero, are you gonna be free?
What time is it?
1-ish my time.
Which is 2 my time, so I should be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So join me for a super duper fun art stream on Sunday with Zero.
Nice.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Oh my goodness. Happy just posted a link to the Washer Nights.
The Washer Nights. My favorite.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Tails has linked. It's a link to my super duper cool, awesome, fun Patreon. Where you can get early comic pages and early Let's Play episodes, and once a month we have a super duper sick art stream.
A super duper sick art stream.
Yeah, on the Discord for the Patreon.
Hey.
Ooh, fun. Well, anyways, I think that's going to be all. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.